Welcome to the very first video that will be centered around the Muted Automotive name. I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to be doing a lot of restoration work here. I've got my own 66 GMC truck that I have neglected to start the restoration again on. It's already been restored once, but I'm not 16 anymore and I don't want to look at the red paint. Got better and bigger ideas for that. But for today, we have got a 79 Pontiac Trans Am.
We're going eastbound and down.
And this one is getting closer and closer to being done. Most of the exterior stuff is all taken care of on it. We got to figure out what we're going to do with the nose on this. Got to figure out what the owner wants to do with the hood. And once we have that all handled, then we will pretty much have this thing all the way wrapped up. But tonight, I'm going to start working on the interior on this thing. I'm pretty sure that they used to drag race this car, but the interior was actually in surprisingly pretty good shape, all things considered. And usually you see a freaking roll cage or something stuffed in there, so all the seats and everything were in pretty good shape. I gotta go upstairs and get those, but that's the goal tonight, is I'm gonna try and get as much of the inside of it put together as I possibly can, and we'll see how far we get. So let's get started. We did I can't remember if it was a 79 or an 81, but we did a year Trans Am. It was either a 79 or an 81. It doesn't matter. But the interior in that was way more brittle than what this is. So this must have been a garage queen, because I feel like that the one that we did a previous restoration on, I'll put a couple pictures of it in the video, but all the interior plastic was super sun-baked, and like this stuff isn't high industrial strength plastic anyways, but this stuff is in really, really good shape, which is nice because it's not usually that cheap to replace. I'm not really too big on using power tools, especially like even if it's just a battery powered impact. I feel like you're kind of taking your life in your own hands there. I would rather use like one of these little ratchet screwdrivers, especially when you're putting together something in here like this. And the last thing you want to do is stuff a screw in the side of the interior panel or something just because you're trying to be fast. Okay, well that panel is pretty much in. I actually need to see if, I can't remember if there's little hooks. Let me just show you. So that screw is what I just put in. I can't remember if on these, if there's a little like, I don't know, clothes hanger hook thing. I'm gonna have to check through all the boxes and see what we got. But most of that looks pretty good. I'll figure out what that piece is. Then the headliner just tucks in here and then goes across the front of it. But I think we can do that later. These ashtrays, they're pretty frickin', I don't know how well you can see that, but they're pretty frickin', they're bad. I mean, I could probably clean up some of this, but I might just see if we can order a couple in. You don't want to spend that much money on something like this and put shitty ashtrays back in it. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting this like totally clean. I'm just gonna try and get it as like, so I just don't get the interior all messed up just putting this in. We can hit it with some leather treatment or leather treatment after we get it installed. there's a little hook down here, and I'm pretty sure that the seat is supposed to just slide, like, there's these little support bars down here. I think it's supposed to slide under and catch that, because there's nothing, well, it would help if we were looking at the back. I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to slide where it's got like all that, that felt stuff. Let me just point with the camera and then point the camera down to the ground. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to catch there, because obviously it's not catching anything right there. So I just need to get my angle a little bit better or something. Alright, I think that actually looks right now. I'm pretty sure that hook that I showed you guys earlier is I think top has to go in first. What idiot. Okay, so I've got that panel most of the way in, but I don't know if you can really see it from here. I can only reach so far because like my power cables and stuff. But on the back of the where the upper part of the back seat goes, it's flush until like the very corner, and then there's a metal brace that comes out. And it comes out like this. And on this side, that's where the interior panel screws to. And on that side, it's just totally flat. So, I mean, I could be sending a screw in there for days. I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. So, for some reason, my camera keeps dying. So, if it dies between now and me getting that piece in there and setting that back seat in, then you'll just see this. And it was in. That's what she said. And we're back. The camera kept dying on me, so I decided to just finish the back seat. So what we got now is back seats. The upper part of it's all installed. And the part over there that was kind of kicking my ass, I finally got that all the way back installed. And I think that all that interior piece, like I think that all stuff looks, I think it all looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the bottom of the seats in, and then we'll see what we got for time left. Because this is already taking a little bit longer than what I expected, but that's the car business. I think I almost got this. I think that piece is in. So I think that looks, this stuff isn't exactly freaking fit and finish here. I mean, gotta think of the era of GM that we're talking about here, but I think that back seat's in all the way. I mean, it's not, I don't think you can really get much more oomph on it there. But I think that's gonna look pretty good. So let me see if I can get the other one on there relatively quickly. feel like a chiropractor. All right, so yes, your lower back is hurting you, so I'm just gonna. Oh, did you like that? Did that feel good? I feel like that's pretty much it. Alrighty guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. I feel like tonight was pretty productive. I feel like all that stuff in there looks pretty good. Hopefully in the next couple times of coming down here, we can get the front seats in there and get the rest of this interior put together. So the last stuff that we got to worry about is the front clip, and after that, it's pretty much put the big old bird on the hood and send it. So much love, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed my first automotive video. There's gonna be a lot more of these coming, so I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, comments, any tips on putting those stupid seats back in there, feel free to hit me up in the comments down below. And until the next one, peace out, everybody.
We need some
Freaking slid that
Preparation
dump you.
The salt water is really helpful.
Squeak. Dude,
you can't hear the glass squeak.
freaking dying. Oh my god.
Get us to safety.
Oh my god.